Are you being bullied? Or maybe you've dealt with a bully in the past, and maybe you've tried so many ways to get rid of that bully, and you're frustrated because all the ways that people told you to get rid of the bully aren't working for you. Well, in this video, I'm not going to give you 99 ways to get rid of the bully. What I'm going to give you, though, is the one way and the only way to deal with the bully, so you'll never have to face one again. I'm going to show you how to stop the bullying in 2 steps so that this bully or any other bully will never show up again. So let's get started. I want to welcome you back to my channel. My name is Carole, and I'm a life coach from Carole Cares who helps all teens and young adults work through their mental health challenges. I want to welcome you if you're new to my channel, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. If you are thinking about self-harming right now, please hit the video link above at any time during this video. I want to begin by saying that I'm definitely no stranger to bullying. I have some vivid memories of being bullied in elementary school and even as an adult. Now, some of you may know that I'm a retired high school teacher, and I remember one semester where I was bullied by a group of grade 10 mean girls. And when it was happening this time, I actually felt that I was back in grade school again, but this time it was more humiliating and embarrassing because I was the teacher. So I usually had pretty good discipline with students, but I got into this place of complete helplessness around the entire situation. So what did I do? Well, I put on this mask and I pretended that it wasn't happening, when really I was dying inside. I couldn't believe that this was happening to me. And I dreaded teaching the class every single day. And I felt so ashamed of myself and angry at these girls because I couldn't handle them. And this never happened to me before. And I just saw no way out. And I remember that I used to try to talk to myself every day. And I said to myself, okay, Carole, today you're not going to take any crap from these girls and you're going to stand up to them. But it never worked. I mean, they continued to bully me and I continued to feel really small and quite stupid. So I know too well what it feels like to be bullied. And I want to say that I'm really sorry if you're going through this right now, or if you still feel pain from being bullied in the past. It's a horrible place to be because you see no way out. And that's why I want to help you with this. I have something for you in this video that will work, and it doesn't even involve the bully. And I promise you that it'll stop the bullying for good, and the bullies won't find you again. So what I have to say will apply to all different types of bullying, whether it's verbal, social, physical, or even cyberbullying. The bottom line here is that all forms of bullying are unwanted. There is no particular reason for bullying to take place. And you've done nothing to cause this bullying. So you can be a target of bullying if you look different, you act different, you sexually identify differently, you have a different religious belief, and you have a different social status. And I could go on and on. Anyone who's different in any way can be a target of bullying. And that just makes every one of us a target because we're all different. So sometimes we're just in the wrong place at the wrong time. So in order to help you, I think it's really important for you to understand what's going on with people who bully. I mean, why do bullies bully other people? Well, I can tell you one thing, and it's this. Bullies are not born to bully. So if they weren't born with the knowledge of how to bully, someone had to teach them. That means that someone, like a parent or an older sibling, bullied the bully when they were younger. And when this happened, the bully not only learned how to bully, but also would have felt the exact same feelings that you feel when you're being bullied. I know this sounds hard to believe because bullies seem really tough, don't they? But they're really good at hiding it. And you can guess what's underneath all of the bullies' tough exterior. Do you know what they're hiding? Well, for one, they're hiding a hell of a lot of shame about themselves. And if you watch my video on shame called What Shame Feels Like, and I've linked it below for you, you will learn that shame is a very uncomfortable, yucky feeling that we feel in the pit of our stomach that tells us we're not good enough, that we're bad, or wrong, or stupid, or that we're unworthy. I call shame a toxic emotion. It's like poison in your body that has to be released. And so bullies are looking to get rid of their shame because, like I said, toxic poison in the body feels horrible. So they look for ways to give it to someone else. And when the bully looks for their next victim, They look for anyone who acts differently or sexually identifies differently or has a different religion or social status or is smarter or stronger or weaker, whatever the reason. And that's why bullies do what they do. They don't like themselves. Someone in their life told them that they were no good, they were stupid or bad or worthless. And this is where their shame came from. Now here's the important part that you need to hear in all of this. Bullies want you to feel just as shitty as they do. And when they do everything in their power to destroy you so that you feel just like they feel, guess what they're doing at the same time? They're triggering your own shame. And when I use the word triggering, you can find more about it in my video called Why Do I Get Triggered? And it's linked below. So it's true. Bullies trigger the shame in their victims. In other words, bullies bring up all those yucky feelings that you have about yourself that you've buried deep inside. Like those feelings of, I hate myself, or I'm a bad person, or I'm stupid, or I'm not good enough. All these yucky feelings of unworthiness are called shame. Now you might be saying to yourself, but wait a minute here, hold on. I don't have any shame. You're not alone when you say that. A lot of people don't even know what shame is, even though everyone has it. The bullying will only work if you're triggered. So when you get bothered or affected by what the bully does or says, the bully has just found a new target, you. And bullies will keep coming back because they have lots of shame to give you. And they know that they can keep triggering you over and over again and get the same reaction from you each time. It's like there's this pattern that keeps repeating itself. And maybe you've noticed it already in you. So now that you understand what's going on, what can you do about it if you're being bullied? Because knowing about it isn't enough to help you. And I'm here to tell you how to stop the bullying. Well, if you Google it, other sites will tell you 99 ways to deal with the bully. Some suggestions might be, just ignore the bully, walk away, or tell someone what's going on. How about stand up to the bully? Or maybe someone has told you to suck it up because bullying is all part of growing up. Do people actually know how hard it is to pretend or ignore what's going on when you're being bullied? And the last thing that you want to do to help your situation is to involve the bully in any way. Are you kidding me? You just want to get rid of the bully. So this is where I have to get really honest with you. Trying to deal with the bully is not the answer. The only answer lies within you. You have to bring about the change in you. I want you to think about this for a minute. You've tried everything to stop the bully. You've tried ignoring. Maybe you've stood up to the bully. You've told someone about the bullying. Did any of these things really work? Or are people still bullying you? So let me show you how to bring about the change in you. This is how to stop the bullying in 2 steps. The first step to stop the bullying is this. You must deal with your own shame. Remember that I said that bullies trigger our own shame? Well, what do you think would happen if you didn't have your shame anymore? The bully cannot trigger you anymore. It's absolutely impossible for a bully to trigger your shame if you don't have it anymore. Now let me show you how to deal with your own shame that the bully is triggering in you. I've put out 2 other videos on shame called Where Does Shame Come From? And How to Release Your Shame. And these videos will help you, and I'll link them at the end. In these videos, you're going to find excellent tips to get you started. I know that this is the first time that you're hearing anyone talk about your own shame in this way, but I want you to trust me on this. Dealing with your own shame will stop the bullying. Now, the second step to stop the bullying is this. You must get angry at the bully. And I know that many of you have a lot of anger that you're holding inside that you need to get out when it comes to bullying. I know I did. Now, some of you will have no problem releasing your anger, and others will have great difficulty with it. And that's completely normal. I want to show you how to release your anger or help you get in touch with your anger in a safe way so that you can release it. And again, the best part of all of this, you will never have to actually face the bully and involve anyone else in the situation. You're able to do this on your own. In order to help you with this, you can check out my 2 videos on anger called The Truth About Your Anger and How to Release Your Anger. In these 2 videos, I will show you how to get angry in a very safe way so no one gets hurt. So the answer to putting an end to people bullying you is to deal with your own shame that is being triggered in you and to get very angry at the bully. Now I've shared with you how to stop the bullying in 2 steps. Now click on one of these videos to help you get started. You can start working through your shame or learn how to release your anger. And as always, remember to have compassion for yourself for what you're working through and stay safe. Bye for now.